tell, you know, Mom and Dad that I don't have anybody in the house now, so it's just like, whatever. Come over and do Christmas stuff.
I was laughing because I'm not convinced that she's got her tree up.
She literally said she didn't like 2 weeks ago.
We didn't 2 weeks ago, but we do have one up now. Although we didn't put up all of our decorations, and a long time ago, we putting up most of them. So not putting up all of them today meant we're we really don't have much up. But Michael did it for me, so I'm certainly not complaining. But he didn't put away the rest of what he didn't put up. He just left them out.
Oh.
So I think that's going to be my
Santa must be going to put those away.
He's going to need more.
Yeah, I know. I'm getting it.
I had to concede and let Angela put up our tree before Thanksgiving. I was not happy with that.
Yeah, I would have been happy with it up on Halloween.
Oh,
Yeah, I like
goodness.
that.
Right?
Since you're going to go to all that trouble, you may as well enjoy it for a
Right.
long time.
Our family did. We put ours up like midway through December and it didn't come down until like February. But that was more because, you know, school,
Who's got time for that?
Mom and Dad were working full time, so it was just kind of like, well, the tree's still up. She just always come home, she's like, oh, the tree's still up. It's like February 2nd. It's like, maybe somebody should do something? No? Okay.
Corey had a house he lived in for a while with just him and Connor, and he just wasn't even putting up a tree.
What?
You know, like he didn't have lights or anyway. So he had a girlfriend one time, and she put up the tree. And he said, "Well, that's fine if you take it back down because I'm not doing it." Well, then they split up.
So guess who took it down?
So 9 months later.
Oh no!
In the middle of the summer, we took it down because we were sick of it. But
That's funny.
he went in and into it.
Ours was always a test because we accumulated so many ornaments over, you know, 4 kids and, you know, 20 years. So putting it away was like every ornament had to go back in its box, and
Right. Well,
no one wanted to do
I don't
that.
know if you guys had a chance to see the tree.
I took pictures of it already.
So, that was always somebody else's job to deal with that, but I was determined that my life was not going to be interrupted. So I had to do it this year.
Good.
Fortunately, the one nice thing that he did was organize all that stuff so that it would be easy for him when he did it. Now that it's me, it's easy for me. Excuse me. Back in the olden days, before we had these things, it used to take 2 or 3 people to do this just to keep up with the stuff.
Yeah.
And they used to have to do it with a spoon,
Yeah.
and it was dreadful. No one wanted to make tamales because
No.
it took forever. And now,
No. So the real grandma story would not have a tamale.
But now I have technology.
I know. Yes, you do.
well,
Why couldn't somebody just make a flat piece of something?
Honey,
they have things like that.
takes progress in time.
See what that has is 2 ridges.
It's got and it's beveled on the edge,
Okay.
so that when you angle it just a little bit, it doesn't scrape it back off. You want it to get it off the paddle, but you don't want it to come back off. So
Okay.
you got to leave just a thin layer of it on there.
Yep.
But I've seen people on the interwebs
Interwebs
do
are
it with
dangerous.
with a spackling knife.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
No, honey. Go away.
And I feel like this would be much wetter, much creamier than it is now.
Because we were late.
Yeah.
We ruined
A
it.
little dry. It's completely your fault.
Completely.
Yep, completely our fault.
It's actually primarily my fault. By myself.
Yeah,
Wait, can you repeat those words again?
Nope.
I don't have.
Garbage.
You're gonna pull out your phone. Make sure you get a record first.
Actually, I am recording this.
Yeah.
Yep,
It's
right
her
there.
fault.
Nice.
I don't get to hear those words ever.
Well, it's not usually my fault.
I mean,
When it is,
you just don't usually admit it ever.
you know, you can just use your hand for it.
I know.
Time Michael
Yeah,
and
you
I went to it was actually for one of the kids. We had sessions with a psychiatrist. And in those sessions, they, do each parent separately
Yeah, I'll
and
probably
then
just use my hand
together
for
and
it.
then
Much
whatever.
easier that way.
Anyway,
This is all being recorded.
Michael said,
Yeah, this is all being recorded.
Michael said, she's never wrong. She's always right. And it was like,
We just start laying them across
He
the
said-
top now, like.
really?
No, I'll fix them, don't worry.
The doctor
There's
said,
still plenty of room in
really,
there.
as if I was wrong to not say I was wrong. I said, no, it's really, that's the, I gave him like 10 examples right off the top, and it was like, yeah, she was right.
And that's the thing that was always a challenge for me too, is I realized that it's difficult to be around people who are always right. The challenge is at what point should I admit being wrong? Which times when I'm right should I say I'm wrong? Just pick one so I can say, okay, yes, even though I'm right, I'll say I'm wrong, so that you feel good.
I know what she's.
I don't know what the pattern is or what it is you're looking for. I know.
Yeah,
So someone says, I think the mail's here. No, I'm sorry, I was wrong.
Yeah.
yeah.
I was wrong. Does that count?
Yeah.
Does that count as admitting I was wrong? If I thought the mail had been here, but it really wasn't.
Yeah, I love it when people ask, they're always like, why do you think you're always right? And I'm like, well, it's hard to operate under the
Statistically.
opposite of assumption. Like, how am I supposed to, if I think I'm always wrong, then what? Like, how does that work?
That's when they come to see me.
Everybody thinks they're always right. That's the reason.
Everyone does. Yeah.
Right. So,
I say, and we wouldn't be in disagreement if you didn't also think you were right.
right. If you thought you were wrong.
If you thought you were wrong, we'd have no problem. There'd be no issue.
Okay, your vegetarian pot is about full.
Okay. So we've got more of everything. So what do you guys
You
want
wanna
to
start
do?
here?
Whoa!
It's sort of on one side there. Put it back in the middle. I have a pot of beans. I'm trying to think of where else I could steam some more.
We could just finish them up and lay them out. You
That's
can put them in later,
a good idea.
True.
okay?
Yeah. So
Go.
grab another plate out of the cabinet there, and we'll just stack them.
Like a big tamale tower.
A tamale tower. Yeah.
Okay.
You can push this up if I need.
All right, I think that's
Okay.
that.
I already
and
tried
this
that.
lid doesn't fit. That'll be all right.
That's the wrong lid.
Yeah, like,
It's
we
definitely
need
the wrong
space.
lid.
Oh, no.
Okay.
That would be, I was wrong.
Okay. So. No, that's the back. Put that there. As soon as you start to see steam coming out of this thing, then turn it down to just below. Just about low. Alexa, set a timer for 45 minutes.
Oh, you have the
45
wire
minutes,
trap?
starting now.
The wire trap, the spy.
Alexa,
The CIA device, the listening device.
Yeah.
Oh, Alexa, yeah, yeah. She's listening. Stop talking. She's listening. She's listening. She's not listening. Yeah. Oh, I don't care what she hears. I have nothing to hide.
That's what everybody says.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
It was on your side.
Stuff's on my side and you still take it. All the time.
Sometimes I like it.
I want more moss. Where's chintzy?
Well, it swells, you know.
Yeah, but it's still very,
They don't skimp sack.
yeah. This way,
this is fun.
It is.
I also don't think I've ever made food in such a big group.
Well, Now that you're
brother and
Mexican, now that you're Mexican, this is how we do it. And this is also a big family bonding activity. So families would do this, and they'd all get together, and it was just something you did, typically around Christmas time. So everyone's in the family mood already.
Next time I'll introduce you guys to my Irish heritage with like steam some potatoes or something.
Ooh, that would be good.
Well,
I
I'm
love
also
potatoes.
half Irish.
I'm not.
So
What?
I'm Mexican and
His
Irish.
dad's-
My dad's side.
I thought your dad was very Mexican.
My dad?
Yeah.
My mom is the Mexican.
I mean, I get that too, but I
Adamson?
thought, yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Senor Adamson.
Just hearing stories about your
It's like
dad
Senor
and
Smith.
how he fit into the family and
Yeah.
Did
some
you
ways.
That's
Well-
just not how I
Oh, he
remember
did.
it. How he didn't fit in.
Yeah.
Yeah, Angela got to learn like, oh, she's got all these super cool heritages, and like my family, I'm like 70% Irish. Like, it's like
There it is.
super Irish,
Yeah.
like nothing secret, a little bit of German.
Golf.
Yeah, just.
Do they keep updating yours?
Oh, that's Scottish.
they do. I haven't checked it in a while. I found everything I needed to know. So I just,
I might be like 1-2%.
have you checked it?
It's almost all European. Like,
Mine, mine moves around quite a bit every time. I think what they get is more information about somebody else. And
Right.
they tie it together with something, and then they say, okay, so now this part was not.
But they're also looking at those bonds, you know, the DNA combinations. So
Yeah.
they're saying, so if this person and this person are related, and this person and this person are related, but the two people that are not in common
Yeah.
don't have any relatives together, the ones that are different must be those different people. So they're sort of piecing together
Yeah.
these puzzles with
Jigsaws.
I stopped looking at my
jigsaw
family's
puzzles.
history. I just kept getting more Irish.
Jigsaw,
Like,
isn't it jigsaw puzzle?
Yes.
it's like yesterday I was 70% Irish, today I'm 71. Like,
Well, because they found some more Irish people that had one of your unknown DNA, you know, identifiers.
so my
We are almost out of filling.
my great
Okay.
great
As
however
soon as we're
many
out of
great
filling, we stop
what is
making
it? Back in the 1800s,
that what
my
happens?
super great grandfather was an illegal immigrant from Ireland on a potato ship. Like, not even a joke. It's literally how he got to the United States. And it's like the only thing that would have made him more Irish is if he was drinking a bit of Irish whiskey. Which he probably was. Because I'm sure that being on a boat on a potato ship as an illegal immigrant probably isn't that fun.
Yeah.
Well, wait, why was he illegal on the potato ship?
Well, he wasn't a U.S. citizen. He was
But the
he was
potato ship doesn't care.
Of course, the ship doesn't care. It's an inanimate object.
Right, so
That was really hard to say for some reason.
how was he
Inanimate.
illegal on a ship?
Undocumented, whatever the word is.
He wasn't even
He was
in
on
the
his
US
way
He
yet.
traveled
He was
illegally
here.
is the point.
He was hard to understand. He was
about
en
this.
route to illegal.
En route to illegal.
En route to
He
illegal.
probably got off the boat and they're like, hey son, you want to fight in the U.S. Civil War? And he's like,
Probably.
No, not really.
That's
He probably
a lot
got
of
put
them.
in.
No
Yeah.
options.
Yep.
Yep, that is how a lot of them got in.
What is it like from Gangs of New York? He's like, he put a gun in his hand and said,
Okay,
so
last
you're
one.
gonna fight
Last
so
one.
you can.
Yep.
Alright, very good. And this just goes to the garbage because there's nothing you can do with it. Actually, you know what you can do with it?
Eat it.
Is take it and does it anybody have a tamale press? Do you have a tamale press? You know that?
With the tortilla press.
Tortilla, I'm sorry, tortilla press.
Mhm.
Yeah, you can take this and roll it into a ball. You know, put the plastic down on the tortilla press. Roll it into a ball. Put the ball in the middle of the plastic in the middle of the tortilla press. Put the other piece of plastic on there. Press it down and then fry them.
Okay, and let me tell you one more thing you can do with it. You can make little layers of it. After it's been fried up, you can make little layers of it and add any sauces you want or any fillings you want, and just kind of stack them in a casserole. After they've been fried,
Like a lasagna.
like a lasagna,
Yeah.
and then like you have a layer of black beans, a layer of cheese,
Uh-huh.
in between all of these things, a layer of mole, a layer of
Do you want to take
whatever.
this home? Is that?
Sure,
Yeah.
yeah, because it's the vegetarian.
Yeah.
Where can I find a bag?
Over
And-
here,
Okay,
there's
I see.
The big one. Yeah, that's the big one.
See the steam coming out,
Okay, turn it down to just above low.
just above low.
Yeah. A little bit higher.
just higher than
No,
mine.
a little bit lower than that. Yeah. That's good, right there. I just want to be able to see the fire as a fire.
Your other left.
You just want to keep that water steaming, but you don't want it to boil away, you know?
Okay.
Okay.
No?
Round 2. So let's put those other tamales away. Here, put that, rinse that off, and then we'll stick it in the dishwasher. Okay.
I'm making that. I'm gonna fry those up. I'm gonna make Christmas. Fry those up, layer it.
So did you see the pictures I did when we were in Merida, Mexico? The cooking class that we took?
Yeah.
So one of the things that we made were these sort of masa, like basically tostadas, you know. And we fried them up and just made little tostadas with them, shredded chicken and veggie stuff. You know?
They're from, where are they from? It's not Chile, but it's.
Where did you go for that? I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt.
Some South America or someplace. They do, that's how they make them, and then they make a little pocket while it's frying up. And they add junk to it, and then they fry both sides of it. It's just all fried, but they're awesome. I don't know how to do it, I just told them. I know where to go. Well, I know who to tell me she'll go and get me some. That's what.
Are they just regular corn tortillas then?
No,
It's
it's
masa.
masa. And but, so what they start is they start frying it, she has the cheese or
Are
whatever
you okay
she's
with
gonna put
working
in.
with meat?
Can you touch it and not burn?
I'm pretty
Oh,
sure
no,
Cage's
I don't.
girlfriend wouldn't go near meat for anything, any reason.
No, I was a vegetarian, but I made my dog's food from scratch.
Oh,
so-
right.
So I, you know,
That.
so she had to, she wasn't a vegetarian, so, no. She just.
Ethan
I don't
has some
think I
vegan
know
friends.
any dogs that are vegetarian.
Ethan has some vegan friends who have forced their felines.
I've got
Into-
friends who say that they have animals that are quite happy vegans. I'm like, I'm not sure.
I don't know
A
that.
lot of
You know what?
veterinarians say that dogs or cats aren't really supposed to have like vegan human designed diets. A lot of them, because at least I'm not an expert on the thing, but I read somewhere one of them was like they need certain proteins and like they have to get them.
They're
But
carnivorous. That's the end of that conversation. I don't know how else to say
Their
that.
teeth, everything
Yeah.
shows you that their digestive system, this isn't,
Not coming off.
this animal eats meat.
yeah, like
Yes.
somebody was just like, I fed my dog a salad, and everyone's like, why? Why did you do that? Like, you should not
Yeah,
do that.
right?
Please don't feed your dog salad.
Yeah, see, it's not really coming off the stuff. It's too dry. You may have to mix a little.
Just
something
sprinkle
in
it
there,
with water
something
and
in
mix it a
there.
little bit.
Yeah.
That's what my mom would have done.
Just
a little sprinkle. So do you use tap water?
Yeah.
It's as bad as Florida tap water.
Mom would have just done this thing with it and then worked it
So
in.
now you take your hands and you do this
Yeah.
until all that water is mixed in.
I actually got to the hotel and I was drinking tap water and I was like, oh crud. And then I was like, oh wait, I'm in Indiana, it's
Yeah,
not.
it's okay.
It's okay.
What?
The tap water in Florida is gross, I don't like it.
That is true. It is.
Tap water here is bad too.
I mean,
And you know how they say that you're supposed to tell when this stuff is ready? Is if you smack it and none of the stuff comes off on your hand. So you just smack it like that and it comes out and it's just shiny.
Nice.
so smack it, Liam.
Yeah. But we'll get this bunch
Look at my
here.
hands.
I'm gonna sprinkle the bottom of that.
Yeah,
Liam,
this,
you work
this
Roll up your sleeves.
it. And you work it.
yeah, this pile here I think is good. It's we'll see, just a
You have to
second.
work it all in.
No, my hands are slippery.
You
And
have to
if
work,
you,
Liam.
if you use this part of your hands, are you looking at me?
Yes.
This.
A little better. I think they still need more water though.
You can always take everything.
You just told me.
It's okay.
No, last time I said you take stuff that's on my side. Now I'm saying everything.
Okay.
I ratchet it up.
Maybe a little more
More
water.
water on yours.
Yeah. On this.
I was watching you and thinking, yeah, I probably could use a few more sprinkles.
Yeah, that's good.
And then because he needed more, I'm gonna give you more too, because by the time he gets to yours, it's gonna need it, even if it doesn't quite need it yet.
Yeah.
So now, Oliver, you just did do it again.
Have fun with that though.
Liam likes to cook. That's a part of his homeschool curriculum.
Yep.
So this is fun for him.
Yes.
Maybe
I
it's
love
not
cooking.
If you're recording.
And then don't forget to get underneath. The whole thing has to come up and turned over.
You know what that means?
Yes.
Under
Under. Yeah.
and turn over. The
Yeah.
whole thing. And that's just one side, so you still have to do the other side. I think it's just his little bitty hands.
Heh, yeah.
Curse these tiny hands of mine.
Indeed.
Really looks good though.
Yeah. And it feels
Since I have brought it to his, since this one will be later.
Yeah, this is good.
So how did you do the pork?
I pressure cookered it in my Instapot.
That's it?
Yeah. Yeah. And
How
then
did you, what did you make the sauce out of?
just chilies. Various chilies.
There's something called mole.